Hello everyone, Interact back again with some more Slay the Spire. Do we want to do the Silent or the Ironclad? Let's do a Silent run today. I should probably be recording Dead Cells, but I felt like playing this. Man, that is kind of a hard choice. I really don't want to lose 7 max HP. Give me a random rare card. 1,000 cuts. Okay, 1,000 cuts is pretty good, and actually kind of sets us up for a certain kind of build. Although, it can kind of go in a lot of decks, I think. You mostly just want to be playing like free-ish cards, cards that replace themselves, cards that give you energy, etc., which is a lot of different strategies, so. I think I'm just gonna defend twice here. Actually, I might even defend 3 times. No, I'll defend twice. I'll take 2 damage. HP is a lot more of a commodity in the silent builds than than it is in Ironclad builds, because the Ironclad has Burning Blood, obviously, so you get your HP back. Let's see here. So I think I can probably, yeah, just do this and then survive or discard that, take no damage and deal a little bit more damage. I think 1,000 cuts, I think it does damage to every enemy, so I think it's a good card. It gives you kind of that. Okay, thank you. Oh wait, I don't have enough damage to kill him. Wait, I do have enough damage to kill him. What am I talking about? It gives you a little bit more reach, because you don't have AoE unless you get Dagger Spray. So, let me see. Sucker Punch is really good. Dagger Spray is pretty good as well. Sucker Punch is good with the heal hooks and whatnot. Poison's obviously just kind of a staple of the Silent. I think we're going to take Dagger Spray for a little bit more cleave. Scrap Ooze. I will sacrifice some HP. Give me a... Come on. Come on. Okay. Is it pronounced Vara? I believe J is pronounced like an... Is it H or Y? I think it's in Norse mythology, whatever they... Were they speaking Norse? I believe they do. So we can put in a lot of damage here, get him below half HP. I believe it's Vara or Vara. Vira? I don't know. I don't speak Viking. I am not a Viking, sadly. Or not so sadly. Depending on how you view Vikings, I guess. This is... Okay, cool. Thank you for the extra strength, although 1,000 cuts would have killed him. Terror is a pretty good card if we're going like an offensive attack build, which kind of looks like we might be doing at the moment. I think Terror is the kind of card that you only really want one of, though. But works good for a defensive build, but I think we're gonna go a little bit more on the offensive side here. So Merchant, question mark, Elite, Combat, Murder, Rest, and then a Merchant. It's a little bit of an awkward path with the multiple Merchants, but I really wish I could pick up a Wraith form. Although we're not really going a skill build, are we? Finesse is just a free 2 block. We could do card removal, but what would we get rid of? Like a... I don't know what we would get rid of at this point. I kind of hate not being able to buy a Wraith form. Might just grab up a Backstab. I think Finesse is good with 1,000 cuts. It's just a solid card. It cantrips. It gives you 2 block. Obtain a relic or upgrade a card. I think we might just want to upgrade a card, because Normality is really bad. with the 1,000 cuts, like having some free-ish card. I'll take normality for now. What's the relic? Okay, shuriken. A really good relic actually, so I'm not too worried about it. It is an uncommon, huh? Okay, so I think we finesse to see if we can draw 1,000 now. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say to see if we can draw 1,000 cuts, but we can't, so that's fine. We do get our extra strength from shuriken. He's enraged. He's an angry boy. I think we play 1,000 cuts. This is gonna be really painful. I mean, I think we just strike him. Because defend only prevents 3 damage up front, and it leads to more damage in the future. Which really sucks. Neutralize is really good here. Same with terror. It's tough. I really want to block here, because otherwise we're going to take a lot of damage, but I think it's the wrong idea. It hurts to not block there, because we are just going to take so much damage. In fact, we might be forced to. No, we're not, because 1,000 cuts is going to kill him here. Thankfully, otherwise we would not have enough damage. Sundial. Every time you shuffle your deck 3 times, gain 2. Okay. So, this is an interesting one. Glass Knife. I think I might have underrated this card. So it deals 16 damage, and then it deals 12 damage. This might be really good. Masterful Stab is odd card. It'd be kind of hard to. This seems like a really bad. What's the card that Ironclad has that you can Clash? The one that you can only play if you have only attacks in hand. It seems like a bad variation on that. I don't know what this merchant's going to have for 53 gold. Flying Knee might not be bad. I would like to get that. So Flying Knee kind of sets up for bigger hands, which works well with 1,000 cuts. I think I'll take Flying Knee for now. I wish I could remove a card, but I can't afford it. We're obviously going to go left because it opens up more pathways. Old Coin. Wow, I wish I had that previously. There's not another merchant, is there? Of course not. Alright, we're going to go here and we're going to upgrade. 1,000 cuts, it does 2 damage to every enemy. Glass Knife. Pretty good. I don't remember what this does. Oh, it makes it free. That might be worth looking into, but I think 1,000 cuts doing 2 damage is better. Question marks are better than combats. I guess question marks could even be combats. It's terror, just kind of. Terror is a good thing to have in your opening hand. It's a nice way to start off the fight, assuming they don't have some way to cleanse debuffs, which I think only like 1 boss in the entire game right now has, if I remember correctly. I can't even remember what boss that is. If I saw it, I might be able to tell you. Endless Agony is, I mean, it works well with 1,000 cuts and terror, that's for sure. So I'll take that. I guess we're going like a full-on attack build here, which isn't bad. I don't think we need more gold. We already have 300, so I'm going to disagree with the Serpent. An extra upgrade or a question mark. The question mark could give me a way to remove a card from my deck. I'll look for some loot. Oh, great. We got an elite fight. Nice. So, Endless Agony, you don't just want to play both of them. In fact, you can leave them, like, just don't play them at all, and then you'll get 4 of them. This card's... It's an interesting design choice. It's on the weirder side of card design, but I still think it's good. I'm going to use one of them and leave the other one in my deck. So I think there's basically 3 ways to play Endless Agony. There's the play 1 every time you draw it, leave the other one to draw again. There's the I'm a complete idiot and I don't understand how this card works method of doing it, where you just play both of them and then you have none of them in your deck anymore. And then there's the, when you draw the first one, leave 2 in, so you multiply it to 4, and then, you know, continue from there method. I think I'm gonna go with the when you draw 1, play the copy, and then leave the other one in. But maybe it's better to, I don't know, leave a bunch of them in. So thanks to 1000 Cuts, these defends become extra damage. They become 2 extra damage, which is why 1000 Cuts is nice, in addition to just working really well with free cards. Okay, so we basically, yeah, so here's, and then also Endless Agony is good for closing out fights, because right here it's a free 12 damage, well, a free 16 damage. Okay, that's a really good relic to pick up, because we unlocked all the Shiv increasing stuff last time. With 1000 Cuts, I almost want to pick up Deflect, but it doesn't replace itself, which is problematic. Calculated Gamble's nice for kind of re-rolling your hands. I think I'll take Deflect and hope that we can pick up some ways to filter our draws in the future. This makes us overdraw. The Ninja Scroll plus Ring of the Snake plus Endless Agony is going to make us just overdraw to an extreme extent, and having normality is really, really bothersome. Like, extremely bothersome. So I guess we just want to Shiv. I think at this point I'm going to keep these Endless Agonies in the deck. It's going to be kind of hard to shuffle, and we might just die to this guy. It's not enough to interrupt him. We need to do one more thing of damage, which we should do here. I don't know where my math is. We're still 3 damage off of. It's early in the morning. Can I blame that again? How many times am I going to blame that, huh? Too many, probably. I think I save... No, I mean, what's the point in saving it? It's free damage. Okay, so both of his clones are going to spawn with just 5 HP, which means if I play 3 cards of any variety, 1000 Cuts will kill them all. So I just need to not draw normality, or I could just dagger spray them to death. I guess that works too. Not a terrible combat, all things considered. Okay. Prepared is going to be good because we want to get through. It helps us get rid of things like this. It helps us draw into more free spells for 1000 Cuts. It helps us draw into 1000 Cuts, etc., etc., etc. Oh, this is a persistent thing, huh? I thought Sundial was only... This boss is not great for the first floor for me. Okay, we didn't overdraw? How is that possible? Oh, because we only overdraw if we have Endless Agony in our opening hand. Okay. I see how it is. Okay, hold on. Do this properly. I just realized that Ninja Scroll and Shuriken, oddly enough, who would have guessed it, they synergize really well. So we want to get this. We want to get the strength first, and then use things like glass knife that hit twice because it double dips on strength, and dagger spray also double dips, and then we get more strength. So with shuriken and ninja scroll, we want to pick up all the new shiv cards that we just picked up. We don't really want to take too much damage here. At the same time, I do want to proc shuriken, I think, to give us more damage when he goes into his non-defensive phase. Now, I guess we probably could have popped strength potion. Yeah, there's another endless agony. This is not a status card, it's just a curse card. We're just gonna defend. Endless agonies are gonna get kind of out of control. I think I should have popped this earlier. And it was a mistake. I always forget to pop like strength and defense or dex potions at the beginning of combats, but that's probably the best thing to do. Alright, we've shuffled, so we're gonna get more energy, which is nice. Because we have some expensive stuff coming up here. I'm going to draw 3 cards here because I need some... I'm angry. I'm angry that I drew that. Perhaps I should have drawn first before I drew with... Man, I'm really mad about that. I'm really, really mad about that. I should have drawn first before I, used prepared. I should have used the potion to draw. That makes me really angry. I think that might just end the run here. That normality. What a pain, dude. So we can afford to do 1 attack. If we... And I don't think neutralize is the right attack here. If we glass knife, we're going to take damage. If we strike, we won't take any damage because we'll block the 3, and then I think strike is the right move here. Because if we glass knifed, we take 3 damage on this attack, and he's about to do a big attack, so we're gonna need a lot of defense. And of course, we've drawn nothing but endless agonies. Is there any way that we kill him right now? So we have 3 more attacks before we're dead. I don't think we have the damage, but I'm going to attempt it. We're going to be 1 damage short. Actually, how does... I mean, I have to do this, otherwise I'll die. I think that... I don't know if Sharp Hide will trigger before my damage goes out and kills him or not. Okay, because if the boss dies, all effects end. It just ends the combat. Okay, we did get an achievement. Win a battle with 1 HP remaining. There you go. So, wow, we somehow managed to make it through there. In this kind of a deck, I think Envenom is going to be pretty good. Alright. So we made the mistake of picking Orrery before. Kind of bloats your deck a lot. I think we're gonna... And Velvet Choker's not what we want in this deck. So we're gonna take the Feather to give us some extra healing. I'm actually shocked that I'm not dead. I could pick up an early Merchant, but it kind of leaves us with just combats for days. But I think, honestly, this path has 2 merchants, and there's no other merchants on the map, and with 500 gold, we need to hit up some merchants to remove cards, get some better cards, etc. Okay, so... Start off with Envenom. It has to be unblocked damage. Darn it. I was gonna say, so we can use these 3 shivs to put poison to get rid of artifact to be able to use terror. That is not the case. I think we do want to shiv twice to get the increase on shuriken, and then let the other shiv stay in the deck. to help with Shuriken proccing again. This fight can be a bit of a slog. 1,000 cuts is nice. Neutralize is good for getting rid of some of the whatchamacallit here. I think I Glass Knife just to chew through his armor. Glass Knife it's a weird card because it does a lot of upfront damage. Normality, get out of my hand. It does like a ton of upfront damage. I'm gonna discard an Endless Agony. It does a lot of upfront damage if I can ever finish what I'm trying to say. And then it stops doing damage, which is really weird. I'm gonna use this to get rid of a stack of artifacts and also get them a little bit lower. While I would prefer to keep an extra Endless Agony, the fight's over, so it doesn't actually make any difference if I keep it or not. You know. Another Strength Potion could be okay. We don't really have a deck set up for Skewer. Do we want a Poison Stab? We are kind of doing some poisoning. I need to get rid of some of these basic strikes and stuff. I think Poison Stab is fine. Bane might be better if we can efficiently set up. Okay, we'll give him one Dex. This is just a terrible idea. Mind Blast is always an interesting one. Kunai and Chain, that's a meme, but the actual card Kunai could be okay. We're rocking Shuriken pretty easily. First off, let's just remove Normality. Kunai could be good to pick up, just because it'll make our blocks slightly better. Phantasmal Killer is an interesting one. Dagger Spray I really like. We don't really have the kind of deck for an underhanded strike. Caltrops is just a good, solid card. I think I'm going to pick up Kunai. We still have enough money, and we're going to have a bunch of money because we're doing nothing but combats until this next merchant. Okay, yeah, there's Endless Agony, which overdraws us. So let's finesse. So this Endless Agony and these shivs are going to make these bird boys really easy to deal with. I kind of like the Kunai Shuriken Ninja Scroll combo, because it basically... it's effectively like this Varia, except it says deal 15 damage to a target, start with a strength and a dex, which is pretty absurd. I think we're going to Terror this one, which negates Flight, I think. We'll use one Endless Agony. It doesn't seem to be negating Flight, which is really weird. I guess, hold on. Yeah, so the way that it seems to work is that Flight goes first, so it reduces this strike to 4 damage, and then Vulnerable brings it up to 6, excuse me. Which is really weird. And we take no damage, so we don't need to worry about block, because we knocked both of them out of the air and stunned them. That's weird that Flight takes precedent over Vulnerable. I guess buffs take precedent over debuffs? Or I could just be looking into it too much, and it's just like the way that it's coded. I don't know. So we can't trigger Shuriken or anything, so I think we should just block to keep ourselves healthy. And 1,000 cuts is putting in work, obviously. So I've been playing, getting away from the talking about the game, because this fight's pretty much over. I've been playing a lot of the game They Are Billions recently. And man, I love that game so much, and I wish I could like record it for YouTube. But there's a few issues with that. The first being the game isn't really set up for that, and the second being I'm god awful at it. I have still not beaten the first map on 20%. So, in case you don't know about They Are Billions, it's basically like a survival RTS game where you try and survive against zombie hordes. Choke is actually going to be really good considering we're playing a bunch of free cards. So it's a survival RTS where you play against like waves and waves of zombies. And you have to keep your base defended and whatnot. And you can pick different options for what difficulty you want to play on. And it gives you like a score percentage based on what you pick. 100% is like, I guess, average difficulty. It goes, I think you can get all the way down to like 5% or something, and all the way up to 500%. 500% is like the master tier difficulty that a lot of people haven't even beaten yet. And I can't beat the first map on 20% difficulty, which is what you need to progress to the second difficulty. I can't seem to win. I don't know. I might stream it on my stream for a bit, but I don't know what I'm doing wrong, or I can make it consistently to like 80 or 90 days, and then my defenses just fall apart when the horde comes. And I can't tell why. I don't have 1,000 cuts on. I'm playing like I do. I mean, obviously I'm doing something wrong. That much is, like, pretty obvious. But I can't tell what I'm doing wrong. Like, maybe my defenses aren't good? I don't know. If you have any They Are Billions tips, leave them in the comments, I guess. Alright, so this is gonna end the... It's just gonna end that combat. Each card discarded. I wish Deflect replaced itself. I'm gonna skip here. Bane might be okay, but I don't know that it's good enough. And I'm shocked that this is not a... Oh, it gets discarded, it doesn't get exhausted, thank goodness. I'm shocked that this is not a, an elite combat. Draw me into a strike, thank you. I did not want to waste my Endless Agony. I think we're going to leave 2 Endless Agonies in the deck. Now I wonder, does this get blocked by Artifact? It does, okay. It's still 15 damage, so it's still pretty good. I think we're just gonna full block. We're a little light on HP, and we've got... Oh, we do have a campfire after this. I thought we had more combat, but still. We're slightly light on HP, so I'd like to... Okay, prepared first to see if we can draw. I was hoping it would be something better than that. And then I guess Glass Knife is better here. We're about to get a Sundial proc, which is gonna suck because we're not gonna have any way to make use of it. Or are we? Let me see here. Wow, we're just gonna take 10 damage. I think 1,000 Cuts is better given the build of our deck. So Sundial's gonna shuffle now. Hopefully we draw Envenom and a bunch of expensive cards. A bunch of defensive cards that we can play. Well, there's the Envenom, which is nice. Are we gonna live? We are just barely going to live. Just barely. I'll take another prepared because we really need to get through this deck quickly. And we need to rest as much as I want to upgrade, like very desperately. This path has 2 elites on it. Oh man, Unceasing Top would be really good. I think we want accuracy. Or cloak and dagger. It's tough. They're both really good. I think accuracy sets up a little bit better. I mean, we can't afford both and a card removal, which kind of stinks. I'd also love to grab like pair. I think we need to do card removal. And at this point we have, like, this is a better strike, this is a better strike, this is a better strike, that's a better strike. I think we just remove a strike. I wish we could pick up Cloak and Dagger, but we're just a little short. Your favorite color is blue. That's nice to know. Oh boy. It's Mr. Stabby. This is going to be extremely painful. Let's start with Choke. See what we can draw with Prepared. Okay, we can discard a strike pretty easily here. As much as it pains me, I think we have to do something like this. Do we want to end on Survivor to mitigate some of the damage or not? We have to use both of our Endless Agonies. As I said, it pains me to do this, but this turn has to happen this way. Otherwise, we are just not going to survive this combat, I don't think. So we've gotten him down about 100 HP in a single turn, which is nice, but I don't know if it's enough. We do have this Fire Potion that we can fall back on. That's an interesting hand. Thankfully, it does actually keep us healthy because of all the extra dexterity and strength that we've gotten. It sucks using potions like that, but like, I have to. Oh man, we got another hand with no defensive cards in it. And we're taking 24 damage, alright. Let me think here. Let me use the map to think. My goodness, we have combat right after this. So I don't think we can go for a cheeky, like, Envenom play. I think we just need to go all out. It's not enough. Darn it. I was hoping it would be enough to kill him with the potion, but it's not. Oh boy. I mean, we're gonna kill him this turn. I'm hoping we can do it without... Okay, cool. I was hoping we could do it without using the potion, just so we can... Hold on. Kidding me with this? I wanted that earlier, dude. Did we pick up accuracy? We did. I mean, it's a power, so it doesn't clog up the deck too badly. Give me something that heals me. Okay, not really a heal, but still a pretty good card. Oh, goodness gracious. No, not the Endless Ag. Okay. Let me think about this. Okay. So, if we play Accuracy, these deal 8 damage each. For a total of 24 damage. These Endless Agonies will deal 6 damage. Is that right? Because we play these, it's 24. Which makes these 6 each. That's 36. 1,000 cuts will trigger 5 times for 10 extra damage. That's 46. So this is going to look really weird, but here's how we're going to play it. Oh, I missed 1 damage, 1 proc of this. And then we want to Shiv, 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 Endless Agony. Did I mess up my damage numbers? I think I screwed up my calculations. What? I thought we could kill this guy and this guy this turn. Am I incorrect? How did I mess up my numbers that badly? I think I was supposed to leave this guy with a little bit more HP and cast them on this guy. I wish I could restart this hand, because I had a way to kill both of these and leave just this guy alive. And I think I've ruined that now. I believe I have, yeah. Darn it. I was gonna kill both of these guys. This guy would hit me for 7 and then hopefully I would live somehow. Honestly, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna end the program. I'm gonna scum a little bit here. I'm gonna end the program and relaunch. Because I really think I can do that properly. Assuming that it gives me the same hand, otherwise I'm just dead. I don't know where it restarts the run from if you do Alt F4. I mean, yeah, like, I'm scumming the game, but I think I had my math right. Okay, it does start us here. Do we have the same exact hand, please? That's a completely different hand. Okay, that's not great. Okay, so... I need to kill both of these guys? Huh. I don't think I can win this combat. Yeah, I think I just... yeah. I'll just let him end me. Not you, though. You get out of here. I think that other hand... I'd have to... Oh. Wait. Does that let me live? I don't think it does, but... Oh, it does let me live, actually. Just barely, though. So, thanks, Gremlin Horn. I don't know that I'm going to be able to make it out of here, though. Maybe. It's going to be difficult. Okay, that's pretty good, actually. Kill this guy, trigger Gremlin Horn, draw a card, accuracy. Doesn't actually do anything for me other than trigger 1,000 cuts at this point. Wow, I actually survived that combat. Okay, thanks Gremlin Horn. Do voodoo. For each curse in your deck, start with an... Okay, cool. So I should have not been allowed to win that combat. Actually, I think I should have because I did. I think I did it right. I don't know that we want another choke. And I mean, I'll take a Noxious Fumes. I think it's just a solid card. We could rest if we want to be safe about this and assume that one of these is probably combat. One of these could be a full heal, though. We'll see what... see what we can upgrade. That would be really good, though. Probably like just a prepared. Maybe in Venom. Make it cost less. I think I'm just going to be safe and rest. And hope for the best. Duplicate a card in your deck. Interesting. I think I'll duplicate Finesse. You kneel respectfully. A ghastly mirror image appears from the shrine and collides into you. Ow. Spare some coin. Absolutely, friend. Oh, it's Cleric! Hello, Cleric. How are you? What do I think we want to remove? Maybe accuracy? I think we just want to remove a strike, because we already have this is better than a strike, this is better than a strike, this is better than a strike. We already have like 4 cards that are better than basic strikes, so we'll get rid of basic strike. Okay, Mr. Snake Plant, how are you? Start with choke. Finesse to see what we get. Prepared, okay. We can get rid of a defend. And then I think that we... Terror? 3. We could Terror or Noxious Fumes. I think we just want Terror out of the way. And then we Shiv, which is a little awkward with Malleable, but... And actually, I think we hold on to this last Shiv. No, because it does 6 damage right now. Yeah, I think we just use it. Choke is definitely good in this deck, but I don't think I wanted to pick up the second one. I think the second one would have just been bad. It really only deals... Wait, why does this feel like it's... Oh, because I'm weakened, okay. I'm like, why does this do so little damage? Let's start with Finesse and see what we get. Accuracy, okay. I think we can play out Envenom. And then do this, which applies the poison. Do this, it will still apply poison. And then this will apply more poison. We're taking a lot of damage, which sucks, but... He's also dead next turn. And we do have a rest spot before the boss. I'll just let him die to poison. Another Endless Agony. Once again, if it replaced itself, I think it'd be fine, but it doesn't, so... We might want Footwork, just to keep us alive a little bit. Because, like, we have a good offense right now. I think we need, like, a decent defense, so I think I'll grab up a Footwork. Thank you for your little bit of help, Eternal Feather. We'll rest, and we'll hope that we don't lose this combat. Oh god, this guy is actually... the run ender. Okay, so 1,000 Cuts is the first card you... Excuse me, that you play. Then you play Footwork. Then you Shiv. Make sure you use the Dexterity Potion, because it's gonna come in handy. Shiv again. You leave the Endless Agonies in because they're not going to do anything other than 6 damage right now. I might want to use one of them. I think I'm going to use one of them. I wish I had been able to play Choke there, but we are choked on energy, so... Okay. 1,000 Cuts is going to be really good against these orbs. We need to Finesse to draw something. Okay. Poison Stab to get rid of one thing of Artifact. We need 7 more block, which is just a basic block card. Let's Flying Knee him. And then defend. I think whittling these things down with... It's possible we wanted to strike there to trigger Kunai and Shuriken. We can whittle these guys down. That's kind of sucks. We can whittle these guys down with 1,000 Cuts. Okay, we definitely just want to kill them at this point. They've taken 2 of our better cards. Wow. Okay. I think having 2 Finesses in the deck is gonna actually help me out, like, immensely. I think we only have, like, 1 extra Shiv in here at the moment, but we might as well play it out, because it gives us the 1,000 Cuts procs. Do we even have a Shiv left? We need to pick up, like, the, you add a Shiv to your hand. No, we used all of our Shivs. We need to pick up the card that gives you a Shiv every turn. That's a lot of damage right there, my friend. So, as much as I hate doing this, Man, I really hate doing this. We need to save on HP, so we're gonna use Terror to get rid of Artifact and then neutralize him. Paired, see what we get. A Defend. I think we can get rid of Deflect pretty easily here. Dagger Spray is gonna be nice. And then we need to defend for sure. Gonna take a lot of damage on this hit, but that's okay, I think. We're still gonna be alive, which is the important part. We definitely need to pick up some Shiv-giving cards. Shiv-giving? You know what I mean. Okay, that's pretty good. Gets us both back at both of our things. Triggers Gremlin Horn twice. So we can cast a lot of things this turn. So we definitely cast Envenom, which means Glass Knife will Envenom him twice. He's not doing anything, so keep striking him. Trigger your Kunai and your Shuriken. We are a ninja. We even have the scroll of the Hokage. Believe it. I'm sorry I made that joke. Please forgive me. He's dying for 46. I think we start with Choke. Neutralize gives us a Choke proc and weakens it down to 34. Finesse gives us some block, which is really good. Prepared. I think we can safely discard this Poison Stab. Do we have any Endless Agonies left? We do not. We definitely want to defend. Now, these Endless Agonies are now 12 damage each for this turn only. We use 1 to trigger... I should have triggered Kunai before I blocked to save the extra 1 damage. I think we leave... Do we leave this Endless Agony in here? It's an easy way to proc Shuriken and Kunai without sacrificing on energy. I think we keep 1 in the deck. I think he rests now, is that correct? Yeah, he has like 2 turns of rest. Okay, Finesse, see what we get. Deflect, not really what I'm in the mood for, but... Okay, another Finesse. I'm glad I duplicated this Finesse, this card's so good. I wish this Deflect was something else. I'm just playing these out because of 1000 Guts. There's no other real reason. Okay. It's 26 damage. I think we can kill him this turn, though. I think. I believe... Yes, we have him. Sweet. We're still in it, boys. Scummed a little bit, but that's okay, I think. Adrenaline's God tier card. Something good, please. No longer use potions, but you gain an extra energy. Considering we have a lot of free cards, that might not be the greatest thing in the world. I almost think I want to pick up Astrolabe. I'm really scared, though. We'll do a strike, and an accuracy? Okay, those are pretty bad transforms. Acrobatics is not terrible. We don't really have the energy to make it work. Doppelganger's an interesting card, and Skewer, once again, we don't really have the energy to make it work. Well, maybe I should have picked the thing that lets you get potions. We want the merchants because we have Smiling Mask, so we can remove those cards that we got that we just don't like. Yeah. They're not attacking, so I don't need to worry too much about defense at the moment. See what we can... Ooh, meant to prepared. I think that I can... I could go extremely aggressive with Dagger Spray, or I could play Footwork and kind of mitigate some of this Thorn's explosive damage. I think I'm going to go extremely aggressive right now. We can take this guy out immediately. We draw a card. Oh, we can do both actually, so never mind then. And as much as I hate getting rid of this Endless Agony, it kills the Exploder and triggers Shuriken and Kunai, so... And it does give us a defend, which does 2 more damage. And I think we still... Yeah, we discarded one of the Endless Agonies, so we're not completely out at the moment. Thorns is going to be painful to chew through. Although I think we can just kill him here with Blast Knife. There you go. We take 10 damage in the process, but he's dead. We're not. Now, both of these are interesting. I think we would want, like with Doppelganger and Skewer and stuff, and Choke, we would want the power that lets us retain cards to make outmaneuver work, otherwise it's just kind of a weird ritual. Finisher might be okay. Because imagine if we have it in our opening hands. If we have it in the opening hand with all the shivs and the endless agonies, it does like a large amount of damage. So I'm actually going to pick that up. What have you got for me, friend? Well-laid plans. Okay, so could have picked up that other one, but oh well. We do want to do card removal, and I think we actually just want to get rid of Skewer? Is it Skewer or Acrobatics? Acrobatics can draw us into a lot of free cards. I think we get rid of Skewer. And maybe pick up Well-Laid Plans? Or do we pick up another Prepared? I think we pick up another Prepared. I'm not sure that your deck can have too many Prepareds in it. I could be incorrect, but... Okay, so here you go. Here's your big old finisher hand. Let's... Acrobatics will overdraw us, so let's do this first. Prepared again. Okay, that's a good one right there. So now we neutralize this guy. We shiv one of them. Shiv one of them. So this does 30 damage, it'll do 40 damage. Shiv this guy. And then we just outright kill this one because he's defending. We get Gremlin Horn, play Noxious Fumes. Okay. So that's pretty much why Finisher is a decent card in our deck. If we can draw it in the opening hand with Ninja Scroll. Hopefully we can pick up some attack cards that are free-ish as well. I think we can pretty safely choke Adrenaline. I'm really wishing I had some more attack cards here. Still not enough, but very close. This guy's gonna come back, which means we're gonna have to kill both of them in this turn. Kind of painful. Especially because he just blocked up a lot. That does help. Then we draw an extra one, and yeah, alright, we got it. Cool. This Gremlin Horn's putting in work. Riddle with Holes could be really good. But I think we're already at 30 cards. I think we might want to kind of take things that are only extremely good. Lose all gold and gain the relic. No, because we have a merchant coming up that we want to use. I would love Escape Plan. I am 6 gold short of buying Escape Plan. Because it would redraw, trigger all of our stuff, 1000 cuts, whatever. Flash of Steel would actually be really good for Finisher as well. I think we just want card removal. I don't know that... Let me look through here. Maybe we keep Doppelganger. There's gotta be something in here that we like... We might just want to get rid of accuracy at this point. We're on the final floor and we still don't have any Shiv synergies. So we're gonna get rid of that. Kind of hate it, but... No, it's what has to be done. We have a random... oh boy. We could go really heavy on the elite combats if we wanted to. We might want to. I think we are going to. What do we want to upgrade? This Envenom costing 2 is getting kind of on my nerves. Although I might just want Prepareds to dig me deeper. I think I wanted Venom to just cost 1, because there's been a few turns where we couldn't play it because we were a little choked on energy. Begin to fall. Alright, what can we get rid of? Oh boy. Those are actually pretty good cards. I hate the fact that I just upgraded this Envenom. If I had upgraded Prepared, I'd be getting rid of Envenom pretty quickly here. Because we don't really have poison synergies. This just kind of makes... It's kind of like a pseudo-bad 1000 cuts. Flying Knee? I think Flying Knee's a good card. I really, really hate this. I think I get rid of Envenom Plus. I hate the fact that I just upgraded that. I wish I'd upgraded Prepared instead. Okay, this combat is going to be pretty bad, so we're going to use a Strength Potion. So let's see here. Prepared draws us another Prepared. We're not doppelgangering this turn. We have 8 cards in hand, so this would overdraw us. I think we can safely get rid of Noxious Fumes. We now have 8 cards in hand. It'll still overdraw us, but we might just want to do it anyways. Choose a card to discard. Probably defend. It's Adrenaline. Okay, that's pretty good. So this finisher is going to be pretty big. We should be able to trigger the Shuriken again before we finish her, I believe. So this is doing how much damage now? 48? Okay, it's now doing enough to just kill this guy outright. And we want to just play one more attack. So let's Poison Stab this guy. This does enough to just kill him outright. We get another energy and draw another card. Cool. I think we want to deflect, and we want to stay as healthy as possible because of all the combat coming up. And that was a pretty freaking good turn. Yeah, I think Finisher, I might not have given it enough credit when I first saw it and thought about what you could do with it. I definitely did not give it enough credit. And I apologize for that. That card's pretty good in this kind of a build. That's a little awkward. You gotta just play it now. Maybe just basic defend was better. I don't know. This path is so laden with combat, but thankfully I can get rid of these burns. So let me see here. These will trigger the kunai. Although it actually doesn't matter. I probably should have done the math. He's okay, Mercury Hourglass, thank you very much. I do not want any of the dodge and rolls, okay, but I'm gonna skip. Please have something really good for me. Okay, that's really good actually, because I have a lot of powers in my deck. And I could use the I hate Nemesis. Very, very much. Okay, we have a lot of cards in hand. Is this a 10 card hand? This is a 10 card hand. So Finesse. Okay. I want a terror, adrenaline to dig a little bit. Okay, that's not really what I was digging for. That is a card that I was digging for, however. So it's pretty easy. Choke. Shiv. 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 It's possible I should have strength potioned this one. And now this finisher does 40 damage, or I could... No, I can't doppelganger before finisher. It actually does 45 damage because of choke. Wait, did I do my math wrong? Oh, because he has vulnerable, it does more damage. Sure. This is a pretty good turn. Do, you know, 125 damage in a single turn. So this heals us. We want to weaken him. Acrobatics is actually fine here to draw more cards. Choose a card to discard. Let's get rid of Endless Agony. We're not going to need it. I think we can play Footwork here. Heals us a little bit. Finesse to draw us a card. I hate drawing that. Maybe I should have just deflected. Probably should have just deflected. I wanted enough block to block it, but I forgot about the weaken, so I probably should have just used deflect. Okay, so he has 40 that he's putting up. That's actually a pretty good draw for this. Still going to take some damage, but his intangible is going to go away, so we should have a big burst turn coming up. And we probably have a decent amount of damage that we can put out here. Oh, okay, we definitely do because of Sundial. Or we could just draw a bunch of burns. So here's the, you know, Endless Agony nonsense going on here. I don't even need to do math because I'm pretty sure he's just dead. I guess I did like quick napkin math and then saw that he was dead and gave up on doing math. We do have 3 prepareds and an acrobatics to enable this. So I think we'll take it. Oh boy, it's gonna be a lot of fun. So this bird-faced urn should heal us like a lot over the course of the entire combat, because over the course of multiple combats, I should say. We want to shiv first so we can gain the extra strength and dexterity. Do we not have enough to kill this guy? We like just barely do. It's kind of a nuisance. Okay, so gaining an extra energy is actually really nice there, because I think that gives us enough block. We have 11, they're doing 16. Yeah, they're 17. Cool. That might have been a fine time to doppelganger for... because it is upgraded, so it would have just been +1, and it would have exhausted it and gotten it out of my deck. So that might have been an okay time to do that. Come to think of it. This should be enough damage? Yeah. Okay. Then we draw another card. I guess I'll glass knife this guy while his thorns is low? Is this an elite fight? No. Of course it isn't. His thorns guys are definitely difficult. That's actually kind of a really good hand for dealing with these guys. Okay. Start of your turn. This will do 9 damage to him. It won't kill him, but it'll set him up, actually. It'll set him up to die to Mercury Hourglass, which is okay. We're gonna take a lot of damage. We're probably gonna skip the elite combat. Unless we get a relic that heals us or something. Are there any powers left in our deck to heal ourselves with? I don't think there are. There is not. Darn. Start with acrobatics. Did not really draw what I was going for here. I don't think we're going to be playing finisher this turn. I think we're kind of just hoping to kill him with 1,000 Guts. If at all possible. I guess we could dagger spray and we'd still take a little bit of damage here, so. Now we won't. Okay. Because Thorns is blocked by block. Escape plan's good. I'm gonna pass on the elite combat. This might as well be elite combat. Okay. Well then. Let us see. Prepared to discard underhanded strike is pretty easy. Maybe I should have definitely opened with 1,000 Cuts. That was silly of me. Noxious Fumes also heals us. So that takes care of that guy, draws us another card. We get our strength and our dexterity up. I really don't want to block. I really want to just like glass knife this guy. Or poison stab him. I think... How am I going to deal with this thing? And my game keeps freezing up. I'm just going to block. I need to preserve my HP. Because this guy hits pretty hard. And these thorns are going to just maul me alive. Okay. So footwork heals us for 2. Can we afford to do this? I think we can. He's gonna die to choke, which is gonna trigger our Gremlin Horn here, which is why the only reason I'm getting rid of these Endless Agonies. Otherwise, I'd keep them. I guess we Flying Knee. Gonna take a little bit of damage, which is terrible, but what are you gonna do? We basically just need to kill him right now. Yeah, that's exactly the kind of hand that I wanted to kill him right now. Jokers. Oh my goodness. This is not how you kill him. You got him extremely close. If I had drawn Adrenaline or Acrobatics or Finesse, he would be dead. Oh hey, look at that. All those cards that I just talked about. Caltrops might be okay. The deck's a little thick though, so we're gonna do a little bit of skipping. Oh boy. These jokers. What you got for me, Finesse? Acrobatics. That will overdraw us. We definitely want to trigger the Kunai and the Shuriken before we Dagger Spray. In fact, it might have been advisable to do that before we even played the other cards in our hand. Like the defensive cards. We can deflect pretty easily here. Still not gonna save us, so I think that we block. As much as I want to pump out a lot of damage because this guy's blocking. And we might just want to use Fire Potion here. Or do we save it for the boss? I'm not sure. Okay. Well, this is definitely going to need to be a big turn. Doesn't look like it's going to be a very big turn at the moment. We don't have 1,000 cuts, which is terrible. We can only make this do 10 damage. We throw this with Trigger Gremlin Horn, maybe that'll give us something better. Terror, okay. Still only does 10 damage. I think it's worth doing though. And then we can just defend his damage. These Darklings are always kind of awkward when you don't have a lot of AoE. Especially when they keep blocking a bunch each turn. Okay, that actually makes this pretty decent. An Endless Agony this guy. Which chokes this guy. I could have discarded Defend there, that probably would have been better. We don't have exactly enough. We need like one more shoot. We were very, very close to killing both of them. If we had drawn like any attack card there, we could have attacked this guy and it would have choked him to death. Shoot. Alright. Hey, where have you been, buddy? Neutralize him. Triggers my Gremlin Horn on this guy. Okay, multiple prepareds is really good. We can trigger a lot of 1,000 cuts. And then we just win because Gremlin Horn gives us the extra energy to be able to stab this guy. Or do whatever, it doesn't matter. Weak Potion is probably going to come. I actually think this isn't a half bad card to pick up. This could heal me. This could give me something good. Campfires are going to heal me. Let me think about it. I'm looking at my deck and I'm thinking we've got Smiling Mask, we could really remove a card and be in a fine position. This could heal us, it could be combat, kill us. I'm gonna take the question. Oh, for Christ's sake. Oh. Okay. It does actually give us some ability to heal with Birdface turn. Not very much though. We have 8 cards in hand, so this would overdraw by 1. We can just play Shivs beforehand. Choose a card to discard. Probably Dagger Spray, just because it would kill us on the thorns right now. Okay, Finesse is a good redraw. Doppelganger I'm not a huge fan of. Cloak and Dagger is going to be good because it gives us 2 more shivs, although we can't play Finisher now. Son of a gun. And then we definitely just Doppelganger here. Darn it. If I'd had 1 more energy, I could have taken out like this guy. Should've, could've, would've, I guess. We also would have triggered Kunai and whatchamacallit. Definitely play 1000 Cuts. What does Adrenaline give us? Choke and a Finesse. Let me see. Noxious Fumes heals us, but I think we want to choke first. Then we play Noxious Fumes, get that extra HP. Play Finesse to redraw and deal some damage. Perfect. Perfect. Beautiful. Ow. I want to play a Defend first, and then Flying Knee. Okay. So, not a terrible turn, all things considered. I don't know. We're still in a really bad position here. We might be able to just kill them with 1000 Cuts, though. If we attack into these... Well, hold on. We can attack into this once now. So we can neutralize him. Gets rid of our block. Which kind of stinks, but I think we get rid of Blast Knife. So I think we can play block. That kills the other one, draws us a card. So we either take 4 damage or we take 6 damage. I think I'd prefer 4 damage. So I'm gonna let him hit me. And then he's dead. Although we do not get the Sundial. Which stinks. We're not gonna have the Sundial available for the boss fight. Dash and Blur both sound okay, but 31 cards in the deck. I hate resting. I really want to upgrade. Oh my goodness gracious. This has got to be one of the worst ones that you can start off with. I think I'll discard... What do I discard here? Blast Knife? Basic Defend? I really want 1000 Cuts or something, please. Please. We have 8 cards in hand, which means this will overdraw by 1. Now it shouldn't. Discard Survivor. Finisher is going to be really big, but it's not going to kill him. Man. Footwork is nice. I think we just get rid of Terror. So let me think about this. I think we definitely just start shivving. So we can play Footwork. We could just play Defend. I think we play Footwork. Heals us a little bit. We play Defend. And then we just use Finisher to deal. We needed... I should have had I hate potions. I always forget them. I should have had, like, so much extra damage on this guy. We've gone through 14 cards. I should have had so much more damage on this guy right now. I mean, it wouldn't make a difference in the short term, but I think in the long term it might have actually made a very large difference. Yeah, they're just gonna... I believe these guys, like, basically just alternate between buffing each other and... doing whatever. We'll just use Doppelganger right now. Doesn't really give us much of an effect, but... Or is it this guy buffs and this guy attacks? I thought they alternated. Yeah, they alternate. Sort of. It's gonna be pretty painful. Noxious Fumes heals us a little bit again. Do I defend or poison stab to get rid of his artifact? Because if I get rid of his artifact, the next time he attacks I can weaken him. This just saves me 9 life. He's attacking for 32. I think I'm just gonna play aggressively and probably get punished and die. I don't know. I think these guys are probably one of the harder bosses to fight. Compared to the other ones. Yeah, you see here I can weaken him. Please be a skill. Thank goodness. I think I want a flying knee to keep my... I definitely want to block this. Flying knee to keep my energy count a little bit higher if possible, and when possible. And if we didn't defend, I think we were dead there. Although honestly, we're very, very close to dead. Wow. Am I dead? I think I'm just straight up dead. Well, rest in peace. This last boss is hard, man. It's a tough, tough boss. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe for more videos in the future. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next episode where hopefully I can actually win. Goodbye.